Gemini! I'm so excited to do your reading. I do apologize that I'm late. I just, April wasn't the time for me. I was a little bit pissed off, and when I'm pissed off, I can't do reading so well. I just wasn't in the mood for it. So I hope y'all forgive me. Anyways, this is supposed to be time-stamped, like mid to, it's probably end of April, and then to, end of May. I'm sorry, I'm stupid. Okay. I was really excited to do a Gemini reading because I feel really, even though I haven't been, like, around Gemini, they're my sister sign, I'm a Libra, but really, though, like, I feel like Geminis and Libras are very much just sister signs, and even, like, Aquarius is, like, my brother-in sign, like, or our brother-in sign. So I've been really excited to do, like, air signs reading, because I just feel like May is, oh, and we're, after Taurus, we're going into Gemini anyways, but I'm kind of, like, I don't know, I feel more relaxed in Taurus. At least I do. I feel like everything slows down, but we'll see how it is for Gemini, so let's see here. But yeah, timestamps don't mean nothing. Yeah. Alright. Gemini. I don't know, I'm just excited. This Gemini readings always pump me up. Pulling the fucking... Oh, hold on. Give me like a second so I can lay out your cards and see what's going on. Why are you second guessing, like, not like second guessing a situation, like, kinda. It's okay. Hold on, let me get the, Okay. First of all, I want to say for Gemini, there's going to be, okay, now, for majority of my females, or I think for my females who are watching this, there's something that's actually, and I just said the sister sign, but it could be in like a Libra, an Aquarius, or if you have one as a brother or sister, right? But, something with them is going on that's wonky. There's something that's going to be going on with somebody else around you who you are very close with, who you probably either grew up with or you know, you're just very close with, who you're going to be hearing about some, like, not so nice news, or there's shit that's going to be happening to them and you feel like you have to get involved. You feel like you're actually in charge of the situation, okay? But you're not. Take a chill pill, because, well, okay. Well, your energy actually can probably fix things for a lot of people, and I don't think you know it. Like, in May, though, especially when the summertime, or not the summertime, but, like, the springtime starts breaking, I feel like, especially, like, the, we're getting out of that fucking Aries where it's go, 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 and everyone gets under your skin, you're like, dude, and you have to, but I feel like, yes, you're still gonna be there for people, and it's also gonna take away your energy a little bit, but I feel like you're gonna be happy that you were even involved, especially if it's like a family or loved one situation, like you were happy that you were even involved, or this person even asked you, or this person is including you in their plans or their situation. So, really weird. But, long story short, there's just gonna be somebody else around you who a lot of things, I didn't look at it, where a lot of things are gonna be happening to, or something in particular that's, again, I want to say the word wonky, like Willy Wonka, I don't know why, but something's going to happen weird, and you're going to have to get involved in a good way, though. I think it's going to actually kind of make you happy. So, be careful with the snakes in your life, because Gemini, what's going to happen and it's a little bit of the energy, or I think it just kicked in like early, it's gonna kick in like end of April, early May, is where you're feeling sensual. You're feeling like too happy, like and that's not a bad thing, but like your head is just a little bit over the clouds, but you want to recreate situations and events that happened previously, like in your lifetime, like maybe when you were younger. You want to relive those moments because you're feeling up to it and you're feeling like you can achieve those things. I think it's going to be like a buzzkill because you might like accomplish a little bit of a part of that, but like it won't be the whole cake. Like you only get a sliver, not even a whole piece of pie, when you try to like recreate something. Or when it's with a job, you reapply, or maybe you're like, oh, maybe I'll try to do this job again, or I'll reapply for this thing. But there's something that you want to do that will make your like spirits feel happy, like your soul feel young, like you either want to go somewhere or you want to do something, and it's something you either did or wanted to do when you were younger. I know it sounds very cliche, but this feels more to me like oh my god, I'm sorry, my dog just like hit the wall and I thought it was behind me, and I was like, there shouldn't. Anyway, ghost. So, anyways, Gemini, but there's gonna be something that you want to recreate or you want to see happen. You know, okay, I was saying like cliche as it sounds, but you're thinking too about a lot of memories, or you know what I mean, but like things that like made you happy. So even some of you guys can be looking through old photo albums or old pictures, and if you haven't, I suggest that you do that, and you do it with like a sibling or a mother or father. Now, this is not somebody who you're mad at. This is somebody who you do have fond feelings for, like a love. Not like romantic. It could be romantic love connection if like your spark's dying out like in your relationship. But I feel like it's more just like a marriage. Like you've been together for more than 3 years, but like a sibling, like family relationship. Like you look through old photo albums and you talk about like events about when you're children, and it makes you feel very happy because there's decisions that somebody makes within your life that you don't approve of. I feel like there's like a decision or something that somebody wants to do. You don't approve of it because you know this situation, you know this place, you know this person too well, where you know that wouldn't be good for it or them, right? Like you know that wouldn't serve them any justice if they went along with like their idea. So like you want to make, or you have to make a decision for them, and they still do their own decision. I feel like that's what your biggest fear is, because you don't want this thing to, and it's no like ill judgment, like you don't like want the situation to like turn negative because you have such like high expectations for it, or you have such positive thoughts for it, and like you envisioned something for this person or something for this thing to be so much better, and then something comes up and it's like a fear of yours for some reason. So like you have to make a decision. Like you're always the one to like have to either do something like quick, you know, pay money fast, or make a decision for this person, like make it for them, even though, you know, because you know if they do, or you know if this happens, like it'll just turn into something you don't want it to turn into. So anyways, but things are gonna change. Things are gonna change, Gemini, and everything always changes. everything always changes, and it really wants me to tell you that because out of all these things, and it looks like there was a point where you got a little bit into your emotions, and actually that's a good thing for Gemini, and you were, because when you guys get into your emotions, you guys often become very creative, and I like that Gemini, like, because a Gemini can talk about things and they know always how to relate to other people, but like they're always like in charge, or they always feel like they're in charge. They always feel like they have to make the decisions or the final call. The final call. Maybe some of you guys are gonna be a bartender, but anyways. But just so your biggest fear pops up. And it doesn't happen with you, it happens with somebody else or something else, but just know that everything changes, so you can because it says that you're going to put your 2 cents in, that you're going to make an attempt to put your final decision in because you don't want them to make a decision, and what it's going to do is, you're going to start to see that this person or this thing is going to actually become at like a standstill because they didn't take your advice. Okay, but you will be able to make things change. So I feel like for majority of you, you guys are involved with somebody else's situation. You guys are they're going to ask you your opinion, and you're going to give them the absolute opinion that they should probably take or that needs to be done. And then they don't do it, and they do their own thing, and then they're stuck at a standstill. But I feel like that's going to bring them around in a positive way, and I feel like you're going to be able to change the situation. So however this resonates with you, I guess you're going to be able to change a situation, and you know already, so that's good. But the only thing is that when this standstill is going on, you're not going to hear anything back. Like, even if it was a job and you know this is right, or this is the right thing to do, this right job to take, it's going to take you a minute to get that conversation. It's going to take you a second to get that call back. Or it's going to take a few days to get that money. Or it's going to take a week or 2 to get the result. Or it's going to take a week for your plan to unfold, even though someone else's plan didn't match up. So don't freak out if something's taking too long, by the way. And don't freak out if you have miscommunications with somebody, because, again, your biggest message is everything changes. So, everything will be justified, by the way. And you and the people who surround you and the situation that you're involved in is actually going to turn your favor, and I like that, because your way was the right way originally. And what happens is gradually everybody sees it, or this person sees it, or you're missed, or, you get what I'm saying, or bad karma turns on something else because this isn't happening to you. And I think that was the same reading for maybe, who was it? I don't know. Maybe it was another air sign, but I think it could have been some Taurus. I don't know. So anyways, but, a little bit of a like message. It's bad karma happens with somebody else, and like you kind of prove somebody wrong, but for this other situation or this other person, that had to happen for it to make right with you, and then you get everything you want, and then everything's all jolly and happy again. So good things happen at the end, right? Now your final card, oh my god, and it was like, hold on, I want you to see this card. Now these are actually two different, but it's my favorite deck ever, so I will show you every fucking card if I have to. So 6 of Pentacles. This is, in this deck, it's the person who's always giving, right? Like any other deck, if you've watched people, or if you've done your own cards, it's always the person, you always hear it's about the person giving. This is what's giving back. Look at those shooting stars, and you're watching it through the trees. Because you're feeling so, like, in a fantasy land, but it's a good way, and, like, you're fantasizing about these visions, and then things happen and they work in your favor, and you're seeing like those shooting stars. you're seeing good results, and it's saying focus about being positive and focus on the victory, right? Six of Wands too is all about victory, but that to me is like Gemini, like proving their point. Like intuition, like cards aside, intuition, that's about Gemini making their point about something. So anyways, yeah, Gemini, I hope that made sense. I never know. I just read them. I feel it. I don't know. But yeah. Okay, I'll see you guys next month.